Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do this in the most natural lighting as possible, but seeing as I'm lazy and I had a lot of stuff that I had to do today, I didn't really have time to do that. So I do have my lights up, which do emulate natural lighting as much as it can. So anyway, if you are here to join me, then you know that I'm going to be talking about the Fenty Beauty line by Rihanna. Yes, this is like the billionth, trillionth video that has been out there about this line. I genuinely was contemplating and fighting myself back and forth to see if I really thought it was necessary for me to do this video, just because there are already so many videos out there. But I'm like, you know what, I got it and I might as well just try it. I didn't feel it was necessary for me to get everything, just because one, money, and then two, it's not necessary to get right now at this point in time. It's not going anywhere, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and test this out. I'm going to be using it with a beauty sponge and a foundation brush on both sides of my face. So yeah, if you'd like to see what I have to say about this, then please keep on watching. So for the primer, I did not pick up their Pro Filter primers because sometimes it's not really necessary to get the primer of that same exact brand, and it's very rare that I actually get a foundation and a primer from the same brand anyway. But we're gonna go ahead and use this. So I'm gonna put this all over my face. It has a pretty thick consistency. Smells really nice, like very fresh. I'm gonna put some on my forehead as well. I like that. I'm going to be very honest, very honest. The consistency of it really reminds me, just how thick it is and everything, reminds me of the face primer by Wet n Wild, which is $4.99, but we'll see how it holds up. But honest, that's what it reminds me of, honestly. Honestly, truly. So the foundation that I picked up was in shade 240, which is a warm tone. The woman at the counter at Sephora, I don't think she knew what the hell she was doing. Like, honestly, she was gonna put me in like 250, which is a neutral olive. I told her I was olive anyway, but not in the neutral olive, I'm more of a warm olive. And she was like, oh, this neutral would look really, really good. And that shit was pink as hell. And that was not going to work, like, at all. And it's funny because I really had no intention of picking this up. I was returning something, but whatever. So it says to shake it up. I'm gonna go and shake it up. I did not buy the brush, but I am going to be using a foundation brush. This is a Real Techniques foundation brush. It kind of has the same exact consistency, feeling wise and shape wise, as the Rihanna Fenty. I put 2 pumps on the back of my hand. I'm going to do my right side with the brush. Pretty liquidy consistency. So yeah, just gonna go ahead and do this. I usually put the foundation on my cheeks and then I work my way out. Which I was genuinely surprised in the store to see how well it matched my skin. Like, it literally looks just like my skin. This is definitely a your skin but better foundation. If you're looking for something more full coverage, I mean, this could work. It is buildable from what I'm seeing right now, and you can obviously always put concealer on top of that. Get my nose crease. I never put foundation on my nose either, just because I wear glasses and it comes off this way. I did hear from a lot of other videos that I watched that this does dry very quickly, which is why I am moving so fast with the brush. Just so you know, this definitely is not a foundation that you should take your time with. That 2 pumps, I still have a lot on my hand, as you can see. That filled 1/2 of my face, so I'm going to use the rest that I have on my left side, and I'm going to use a beauty blender. Alright, this is definitely not going on as thick as the brush, which I gotta say I don't mind too much, honestly. But they both still give off a very natural finish, which I do like. So I would say that if you want a little more full coverage, go ahead and use the brush. If you're like me and you just want to look a little bit more natural, go ahead and use a beauty blender or a beauty sponge. I'm using the brush on days where, you know, Mother Nature comes to visit me and wants to wreak havoc on my face. Since the ColourPop No Filter Concealer does tend to be very drying as well as this foundation, I do recommend that you use these two together because it does dry quickly just like the foundation does. This dried very well on my face. This does not oxidize, by the way, either. Oxidizing and drying down are two completely different things. Usually when a foundation oxidizes on me, it takes a while to do, but this just dries down to how it's naturally supposed to look, so I do like that. If you have dry skin, let me see, because I do have some dry patches. Like right here I have a dry patch, I don't know if you can see that, but right there I have a dry patch. And I can see how this foundation can kind of sit into those dry patches. So I would definitely recommend this if you have normal skin, combination skin, which is normal and oily, but not combination skin to where it was drying. Unless you can deal with that, that's fine, because I really don't get dry at all except for just this spot because I was messing with it, but whatever. Okay, so off camera I bronze my face, contour my face using this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in number 30, which is Cafe, just a little bit darker, and then a ColourPop bronzer. Before I go ahead with the highlight, I'm going to go ahead and take a liquid highlight because I always like putting on a liquid highlight first. This is the Liquid Glow by Anastasia Beverly Hills in Peach Fizz. This is absolutely amazing, and it stinks. Like, it looks really, really good, but the smell of it I can't take, which sucks because, as you can see, I love putting it on my nose, but I can smell it, and it's just such a bad smell. But I tolerate it because it looks nice. For the Fenty Beauty highlight, there was a lot for me to pick from. I really liked Moscow Mule, but it definitely would be something that I would use as a blush or even an eye color instead of a highlight. I was going to pick up Hustler Baby, the duo one, but I had to follow everybody else's trends. Trophy wife. You see that? Hold on, let me center that. How effing gorgeous is that? That is beautiful. I am in love with it. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and try this. It has been killing me to not play with this color since I got it. Like, I'm just waiting, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna rub it in because I want a lot. I want a lot. Oh my god. This is crazy. Okay, put some on my nose. And then I'm gonna put some on my eyelid. Damn, looking like shmoney's. That's cute as, ugh. I want to bathe in it. Like, I just want to put it, like that meme that you see online where it's like when you get a new highlighter and that bitch's face is like covered in highlighter. That's what I want to do to this, but I'm not because it was expensive. It was $30-something. Can't waste it. Okay, that was all right. Let me calm the fuck down. All right, so I finished everything. This is my completed look. My overall opinion on this foundation is that I think that this is honestly really, really, really good, and I'm obviously going to applaud Rihanna for the fact that she has released 40 shades initially. Like, she didn't like say, okay, this is how many shades I have and I'm going to add the others later. She completely came out with the lightest of the lightest to the darkest of the darkest, and I love that. For those of you that think that you guys are around my shade, this is the shade 240, just another FYI. There is a tutorial on this eye look coming up too, if you guys were wondering. I don't know if you were, but yeah, I really did like this foundation a lot. And obviously the Killawatt highlighter, you saw my reaction, like, that is gorgeous. I should have put that on my inner corner. Why didn't I think about that? Shoot. Okay, whatever. So the next time I'll do it, I'll put it on the inner corner. But yeah, this stuff is really, really good, and I cannot wait for her holiday collection because she's coming up with an eyeshadow palette, lipsticks, eyeliners, I'm gonna crap my pants. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.